I bought an industrial.
Oh, wow. Oh, so you're actually putting the stuff on the.
Yep. Yep.
Do you do other stuff too?
I do all the time. I go into prisons.
Know what I mean? Like if I was to make something and pay you to put something on some stuff,
Yeah.
that's something you do?
And then the Raging Cajun. It's the weekend, baby. And we're live here at the Kirkwood Mall in Bismarck, North Dakota. Vendors show booth set up. It's been great. We had a good show last night, and we're set up here. We got people just stopping by and saying hi. And I got a new friend that just stopped by, and Tim
Purdy.
Tim out of Minot.
Out of Bismarck, originally from Minot.
Okay, the Magic City. And how long have you been sober, sir?
31 years as of October 25th.
31 years. I think that's considered his graduated to an old time.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, my brother.
Thank you. Congratulations to you. So,
how old were you when you first started drinking?
Probably about 12.
About 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
In North Dakota, we start young.
Yeah.
And
cracking them early. Huh?
Yep.
And love you, brother. Love you. You got 43 years. 45 years.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
One day at a time, 45 times. Yeah. Love you, brother. You too. So, got any DUIs in your life?
Nope. That was one of the things that my older brother, who's got 33 or 34 years, he was put in treatment in Grand Forks when we were in college at UND. And he said, if you get a DUI, you get put in the jitter joint. So I thought I was smarter than the system. Like, okay, then I'll never drink and drive.
Right.
And so I did, made sure I never did at that point so I could preserve my habit of drinking because I felt like that was everything to me. And I graduated from college, moved to Las Vegas. I lived in Las Vegas for 21 years.
How was that?
Here. It was great. It broke me because nothing closes. And so I used to go to the bar. It's lots of fun. And I'd work my waiter job at Harrah's as a room service waiter.
Uh-huh.
And then I would go to the bar alone because, coming from college, you go out with 10 guys and then I went to Las Vegas. I didn't know. So I put my earphones on, drink all night till all my money is gone, get on my mountain bike, wipe out, come home, scrapes on it.
Yep. And wake up with no money?
And no money. And sick of And one day I almost killed myself with a hangover. And I said, that's it. I'm always on a blue book and saying, well, that sounds just like me.
Yep. I concur.
And I felt so good after 1 or 2 days. And then a month came by and all of a sudden I had like $3,000, let's say, in tips, because I worked on the strip. It was good money, consistent money. Every day I would blow my money at slots of fun where it was dollar drinks. I would get a 75-cent Heineken and a $1.25 Cavassier. Have a shot. This is back when they had really dollar drinks back then, you know? And I would, make 80, $100 on my shift, and every day my money would be gone, and that's a lot of drinks.
Right.
But thanks to the higher power, one day at a time, and then I had money, and then I felt so good, and I didn't realize how the alcohol was making me depressed and this vicious cycle.
Right.
I would say I'm never drinking again, and then by 5 o'clock I'm like, oh, I need, yeah. And so it just kept getting better, and I met my about 3-4 months after I quit drinking. I met my wife. No, I guess it was 6 months. And who's over there now? We've been together 30 years. So I just felt like I cannot go back. Life's too good. I cannot go back.
Family, brother.
Thank you.
And you automatically get a pay raise when you stop drinking and drugging. Because all that money you used to buy all that stuff, now you got that money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, here's a funny story is, so when I was drinking, I didn't have any money. I blow it every night in the bar. I didn't have a car. I had a mountain bike. I started saving my money, bought a house with my brothers down there. And then I bought a house with my now wife. And then we bought another house. And then we bought another house. And before you knew it, I had a bunch of, because back in Las Vegas was growing and houses were cheap. I had a whole bunch of houses, and I was a room service way. I just put my head down and things started happening.
Right. Yeah, I've been to a meeting in Las Vegas, and boy, it's dusty.
Yeah.
I mean, a guy told me, he said he was sober for so long, and then he moved to Las Vegas and relapsed after like 20 years. I was like, I ain't never moving here.
Yeah. Well, it's everywhere. So I got sober there, so it became a clean living place for me. All the mountains and stuff, we go hiking all the time. So.
Did you go to treatment?
No.
I didn't. But you did go through the book.
Yep.
Okay. What you think was one of those darkest times you had that led you to say, okay, or how do you handle at the beginning? How did you handle temptations? Or
it was more fear because when my last drunk, I hung over every day for 8 years before that, and worked in a bar through college, and it's just the level of the poison that I felt of the detox of that last time I drank was just too much. I think I was getting depressed and not knowing anyone in a strange town that it built to the point where it was more the fear of like, I'm going to just kill myself. I just was able to see that this was not going anywhere good.
Amen to that. Any words of wisdom for the people out there listening?
I just, in the beginning and even now, it's just like you said, the best thing is to do one day at a time. If that's too much, then do 1 hour at a time.
Right.
Exercise. If it's walking or whatever it is, keep your body moving. Your body's made to be not just sit around. I think exercise and some prayer and meditation and just reflecting and learn from others and be humble to learn from other people and not to ask for help.
Amen to that. So I got Tim with 31 years.
Yes, sir.
31 years of sobriety. He stopped by just to set some insight and tell a little bit about his story. And I just met Tim about 5 minutes ago. Any other thing? Any shout outs?
No, I just think come on down to the Kirkwood, buy some of he's got great merch, a raffle, some really cool prizes. So come on down and get a raffle for the prize. Support people that are trying to stay sober. Well, and don't shame if you drink, don't shame people that don't drink. It's become more acceptable these days.
Right.
I don't have to explain it. And if people don't get it, then
oh
well. Move on. Cut those people loose.
Well, you look good, brother.
Well, thank you.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your words of wisdom.
Thank you.
And one day at a time.
Yes, sir.
Okay.